This show is brought to you by Manscaped. Use the code AFTV for 20% off your order and free shipping at manscaped.com.
AFTV, we've got DT. Ah, look at that smile. Look at that smile.
Listen, you see them mugs? All that energy constantly over and over and over and over. Where's that energy? Where's the energy? Seriously, you see David Luiz and Gabriel, when they get home tonight, seriously, let Harry Kane and Happy Gilmore out of your pockets. All right? Because you're going to have the Met Police knocking on your door for kidnapping. Because that was just everything. Tottenham. All right, I'll tell you something, Robbie. Is there any Arsenal fan that still wants Jose Mourinho?
Oh, you know what I mean?
Dinosaur. They come into this game on the back of 5 wins, and they were talking about how they were going to do this, do that, Kane, Son, Bale, blah, blah, blah. And what did I say to you when we was doing all these shows this week? I don't think Jose's going to come and approach the game like that against us. No way. Within 2 minutes, Robbie, 2 minutes, I sat there and I messaged my mate and I went, they ain't even trying to press us. They ain't doing anything.
Yeah, that's
2 minutes.
That is very true. And I found that and it was the same thing. I was, you know what, DC, you make a great point there, because that's the first thing I said I'm going to look for. Because if you look at it, the teams that have had a lot of joy against us recently, I mean, look how many mistakes we've made from being pressed. So when I saw the first couple of minutes and I saw no press, I'm like, hey, they're coming to sit again.
I was sitting there, I was like, hold on, we've made 2 mistakes in 2 games and conceded goals. In the first 15, Tottenham are going to press us high and they're going to try and force us into another error and get us all nervy. There's no fans in the stadium. It's the perfect opportunity to hit us. And literally within 2 minutes, I was like, what are they doing? They've gone back to that, counter-attack football and literally sit everyone behind the ball. And
it's the same thing I said.
I was like,
I did a couple. I did a couple of shows with Tottenham fans. The same thing.
Lamela, of all people, scores. Should have been off anyway, but he scored. Only Lamela can score one of the goals of the season and still lose the game. And you know the ironic thing about it? It was nice for the referee to at least show him what colour North London is. You mugs. You absolute mugs. Get back in your shadow, you mugs. I'm telling you, people need to understand this, yeah? This ain't about 10th place, like big energy or anything like that. We know where we are. We know what we're doing, right? And we know what the season is. This is about North London. This is about pride. This is about a local derby where everything is on the line. It doesn't matter whether you're fighting relegation, top 4 titles. Well, we've never fought with Spurs for a title, but you get what I mean. This is what it means for us as fans. Yes, I hope every single one of them are sitting there tonight on social media, going in at Jose Mourinho and everything else. Because I know where we're going as a club. And I've been adamant all along and I've backed it all the way. And I'm telling you, I'm still adamant where we're going as a club. We're a completely different team to what we were before Christmas. And I'm starting to see signs of it. And I like it. We even had the luxury of being able to put Aubameyang out for discipline reasons today. Yeah, he's not going to be happy. I get that. But from what we've heard, it was the right thing to do. If you're the captain of Arsenal Football Club and you've turned up late and it's not been the first time, as the manager, you have to lay down the rules. Because if you let one get away with it, the rest get away with it. We don't need to say any more about it. Draw a line under it. Let's talk about the victory. And the most important thing, the 3 points and everything else. Don't worry about that. Now let's regroup. Let's go again on Thursday and finish the job against Olympiacos.
Who for you really stood out today?
Oh, mate, do you know what? There were so many players that stood out for me. I thought Cedric had a good game. I thought Tierney, there was all the comparisons with that Ravioli, or whatever the hell his name is.
No comparison.
What's his name? Ravioli or something. Like, get out of here, man. Do you know what I mean? No, 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 no. Don't even compare him to Tierney. That's the future captain right there when Aubameyang passes the mantle over. And then David Luiz and Gabriel, colossus, absolute colossus. They were absolutely immense. I thought Partey had a decent enough game in there. I thought he looked a little tired in that last 15.
Knackered at the end, man. He started giving the ball away. I was getting worried.
But you know what? At the end of the day, those minutes will do him good now moving forward.
Yeah.
And he's.
But you know what? You know, we're again, when you're starting to look at certain players and looking some of the comparisons before the game. I mean, that Ndombele was anonymous.
Anonymous
in the game.
Completely and utterly. And I want to say also special mention to Emil Smith-Rowe and to Odegaard as well. I tell you something, the more I see of Odegaard, the more I like this kid. And I just sit there and think, you know what? If we can get him from Madrid, try not making your performances so good because it might mean we can't get you. So just like have a couple of bad games and then a good game, make it a bit indifferent, and then we'll sign you and you can be great again. It's fine. But yeah, just everything about the team and they were doing, even when Pepe come on at half time, I like the fact that he was disciplined in what he was obviously told to do. Don't, you know, be expansive and over the top and try and do too much. Just keep the defensive side of things there. Just do the right things. And he did that. Saka's a concern because I heard that he's, you know, was feeling his hamstring and it's the right thing to do. We said the other week that he's a young lad that's being run into the ground at the moment. But I think that we've got the luxury, shall I say, of resting Saka on Thursday. It's an opportunity for the likes of Pepe to play the game.
Rest him, and maybe an opportunity for Martinelli to come in from out of the cold as well. You see, that's the. I think, you know, the fact that we got that big win against Olympiacos, and the fact that everybody's fit now. You know, let's hopefully. I hope Mikel Arteta is saying to the players, let's finish this season really strong now.
Yeah.
Really strong.
Of course, man. Why? Look, we've showed right under Mikel Arteta, right? He's been here just over a year. He's beaten Klopp. He's beaten Guardiola. He's beaten Lampard, obviously when he was Chelsea manager. He's beaten Mourinho. He's shown that he can beat all these managers. Yes, he's still learning. Yes, there's things that we need to do differently. And nobody's like immune from criticism. But do I see what I want to see from this club? Yes, I'm starting to see it. I am seeing a style of play. I'm seeing a team that fight. You know, we make mistakes. That's got to be cut out. We miss chances. That's got to be rectified. And we've got to be more ruthless. But I'm seeing something. I'm seeing a pathway. That's what I like right now, that I'm seeing it. So, listen, man, look, we've said all along there's going to be bumps in the road, man, but there's going to be highs and lows and everything else. But I'm buzzing right now, man. That's the North London derby done and dusted. Do you know what I mean? I still think we're going to end up playing them again in the Europa League, you know.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Nah.
But I'll tell you what, from what I saw of them tonight, I fancy our chances over two legs, no problem.
Of course. We just need to be, you know, wary of that little silly moment where, you know, Lamela gets that goal and everything else. And if we were more ruthless, this game could have easily been 5 or 6 if we were more ruthless and we had that little bit of cutting edge in certain areas and stuff. And I called it 3-1 before the start of the game. And you was like, 3 against Mourinho? And I was like, nah, because they're going to sit back. We're going to get chances. And we could have had more than 3. You know, they're lucky it was only 2. That last 10 minutes gives them a false sense that they were in the game. That would have been like an unbelievable robbery if we would have lost that. That would have been a defeat. I'd have been fuming if we would have lost that game. When Kane put that ball in, and then I realised it was offside, I was like, oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, please, man. And it was like, we just kept giving free kicks away. I was on the floor. I was like, I had things covering my face. Everything's getting launched. It's like, oh, mate.
All right, well, listen, it's a big win, man. Big win. And you know what? If you're launching all these things, better you do stay at home.
yeah. There you go.
Nice one, DT.